my Wii Fit review. All my reviews were on there. God, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'll just post a response telling everybody that my hard drive's dead.
Hi, hey everybody, sorry I haven't made a video in a while, it's been, real busy, and, see, my hard drive crashed, and, so I can't make my Wii Fit review, but Wii Fit, it's a pretty good game, and,
Very, very unprofessional. I'll just put up one of my old movie reviews. Yeah, with those sweet moves, I could probably complete some impossible missions. And if you swap those words, you probably figured out that I'm reviewing Mission Impossible 3 this week. Continuing the misadventures of Ethan Hunt, now he has to stop a guy who's trying to buy a weapon called the Rabbit's Foot, and yada yada yada, terrorism, destruction, end of humanity, anything that you'd really come to expect from a Mission Impossible or 007 movie. But what's different than this one? Ethan gets married. Yeah, as if his job wasn't stressful enough. You know, I really haven't been hearing any rave reviews about this movie, and I'm not all too surprised. But I, on the other hand, really like this movie. It has a really good pace, some awesome gadgets, and it would really be unfair to say that the stunts in this movie are subpar. It's an action movie with a little bit of heart, and it would probably get a little bit awkward if I saw that situation all too often. Ow. Flag number 1. The bad guy was really well cast. I don't know the name of him. He was the guy who played Capote in that Capote movie. But I'm just sitting in the theater, and even I want to punch him. Flag number 2. Better than movie number 1 or number 2? Can't tell you because I haven't really watched them.
You shouldn't be reviewing this if you haven't seen the second one.
But it would be a pretty unfair assessment because when the first movie came out, I was in 5th grade. There's no way I could comprehend a plot like that. Oh, I'm actually done with the review. You can go home now. I, on the other hand, have to complete my impossible mission. They want video game reviews. Alright, better make one real quick. Oh, I'm gonna change my shirt too. Oh. Yeah, I know. Just bear with me on this one.
Well, it appears that Pets Cats 2 is all about kitties. Well, what? This looks like an adventure game. Well, I guess that's good. I was just thinking it was going to be some sort of Nintendogs Cats ripoff. I gotta tell you, I think the graphics are alright in this game. I wasn't expecting some ultra-realistic animal like a giant enemy crab, but I was thinking it was going to be like Nintendo DS graphics. That's right, Ubisoft. Red Steel was a nice try, but why did all the enemies have to have the same voice actor? Murderer! Okay, getting really off track.
A lot of cats to choose from, but I'm not finding any Calico. And that's kind of the reason why I picked this game up. You see, right after Halloween and my hair started growing back, I kind of had this brownish black hair color going on. And somebody at work said I looked like a calico cat. So I'd often find myself looking in the mirror thinking this. Pussycat? I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, what am I gonna name it? Ocelot. I know, I'm good at thinking up names.
Believe it or not, this game actually has a storyline. You and your family have a magical hat that you use for good things, and terrible things would happen if it fell into the wrong hands. Guess what? It falls into the wrong hands. Well, into the wrong paws in this situation. So Super Mario Sunshine style, you gotta go fix up everything cause you caused the problems. Admittedly, there is a childish tone to this game, and I would recommend it to kids straight-faced if there wasn't so much freaking reading. At times, it feels like you're playing Okami, which would be a reasonable alternative. I gotta control the cat with the cursor? Well, it works, but I just prefer the nunchuck. And you dig by flicking the Wiimote up twice. Oh, and it's unresponsive. Well, I'd expect nothing less from a third-party developer. All you really do in this game is fetch quest, and I kinda liked it. I really liked getting distracted along the way and digging up fruits that have no business being where they are, and catching butterflies. That'll teach you to fly in front of me. That's all fine and well, but you gotta play for like 4 hours before you get to a quest that even resembles an adventure. And then after that, you go back to helping these adult cats who can't do a thing for themselves. And at that point, the quests get really drawn out. You gotta go find some cherries to give to your mom to make a cherry pie to give to this one cat who's gonna give you a blanket who you gotta give to the person at the fashion shop to make her shop fashionable. Is a kid's attention span even that long? You might as well be giving him The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which is a more than reasonable alternative. Something I noticed as I played this game for hours on end is that there's nothing specific to cats in here, which is probably why there's 2 other games with similar titles. You ain't getting my money again. I had to stop playing because the missions were taking too long. Traversing the map reminded me of playing World of Warcraft, which is not a reasonable alternative.
Now, to the hardcore crowd, this game is kind of like rubbing your face on pavement. The grind really gets to you. Now, after all these missions, you get a gang of cash, and the only place to use it is at the fashion shop. And this is the real reason why I got this game.